What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the chaos, people. Welcome to the chaos. AJC here. Markets are on absolute fire tonight, and not in the good way. Strap in. Breaking headlines from Donald Trump's meeting with China's president, a shocking Powell Fed reaction, and crypto markets in full-blown panic mode. Bitcoin crashing below 110K, altcoins bleeding out, and the Trump-China deal is sending shockwaves through Wall Street, the Dow Jones, and the entire crypto market. We're talking about tariff cuts, rare earth deals, and market mayhem that could either fuel the next bull run or ignite the biggest crypto bloodbath of 2025. Stay locked in. We'll break down the Bitcoin charts, the Ethereum charts, the impact from Powell's speech, and why in the hell is the market tumbling after the Trump-Xi-China trade deal. Real-time crypto market coverage, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Dogecoin, and top altcoins. We're going to chart it all live as the deal unfolds. Smash the like button on the way in. Share the stream. Drop where you're watching from. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Let's see who is surviving this market meltdown, and let's do it. Why? Because we're all in this together. That's right. We're all in this together. All in this together. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. But should we reassess? Yo, welcome back to the stream, guys. Thank you for showing up, as always. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for all your support and for supporting the channel. And here we are again with another live stream, breaking down what in the world is going on with the crypto market. Bitcoin, altcoins taking a huge hit, bleeding out right now, blood in the streets. And we have every reason to be bullish at the moment. Why are we not bullish? Why are we not seeing bullish momentum in the price action? Why is Bitcoin still tumbling down? What are we seeing take place here? Stay tuned. We're going to break it all down. We're starting with Trump's China deal, right? Starting with Trump's China deal. We're going to break it all down and dive into the charts. What is going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening, good night. We might as well just call it, right? Are we just going to call it, folks? Bear market signals flashing. Trade deal rate cut. What does it matter? Does it even matter anymore? What happened? Strega Heart, what's going on, bro? Crypto Andrew, what's going on? Thank you guys for being here. Masked Blink 108, what's going on? Thank you for being here, bro. Good to see you guys in the chat, interacting with the stream. I love to see it. What is going on, man? Are we buying or selling? Are we gonna, are we buying the dip? Are we buying the dip? And Strega Heart, thanks for telling me that. I will pump up the volume there. Let's pump it up, folks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. That's okay. Oh, God. Okay. Look. The thumbnail explains it all. Okay. It's what we're all feeling. We're feeling like we just got... I don't want to be too aggressive with it, but basically, and we have, what is going on whenever we've got, oh gosh, there's something else that's unrelated to crypto, but we might talk about that in a second. Are we going to get invaded, folks? Are we getting invaded by aliens? It's crazy. I do want to just listen in on this clip of Trump real quick, and we are going to jump into the charts. We're going to dive into it, but I want to take a look at this real quick.
Hello, everybody. I thought it was an amazing meeting. He's a great leader of a very powerful, very strong country, China, and what can I say? We have, it was an outstanding group of decisions, I think, that was made. A lot of decisions were made, too. There wasn't too much left out there. And we've come to conclusion on many very important points, and we'll be handing that to you in a little while. We're having, because there was a lot of different things, many of them very important. We're in agreement on so many elements, large amounts, tremendous amounts of the soybeans and other farm products are going to be purchased immediately, starting immediately. If you notice, President Xi authorized yesterday for China to start, did you know that, right? China to start buying in very large quantities of soybeans and other things, which I appreciated. That was a very nice gesture. And many other things like that. On fentanyl, we agreed that he was going to work very hard to stop the flow. It's a very complex subject because it's used for lots of different reasons, including anesthetics and things. But he's going to work very hard on it, precursors, and I think you're going to see some real action taken. I've agreed, as you know, I put a 20% tariff on China because of the fentanyl coming in, which is it's a big tariff. And based on his statements today, I reduced it by 10%, so it's 10% instead of 20%, effective immediately. I believe he's going to work very hard to stop the death that's coming in. But again, it's complex because of what fentanyl is, what precursors do. So I think you're going to see a big difference. We've had discussions on many of the elements that you're talking about all the time. You're asking me questions, and most of those things were I think agreed to for the most part. I think we agreed to almost almost everything in a very acceptable form. I wouldn't say everything was discussed because there were things that probably, in retrospect, we could have discussed and we didn't, for some reason, didn't come up. But if you have any questions, let me know. Go ahead.
What about chips, sir? Did he agree? Did you agree to sell any more down
chips? We did discuss chips, and he's going to be. They're going to be talking to NVIDIA and others about taking chips. Look, we make great chips. NVIDIA is the leader, and I'll be speaking to Jensen from NVIDIA. But they're going to be discussing that with NVIDIA to see whether or not they can do. I said that's really between you and NVIDIA, but we're sort of the arbitrator or the referee. It's a little rough up here. The skies are a little rough.
And just to clarify, sir, that is the downgraded Blackwell chips. You would authorize those to be exported?
No, not the Blackwell. We're not talking about the Blackwell. That just came out yesterday. But a lot of chips, a lot of the chips. And that's good for us.
How soon do you think you'd be able to sign an actual...
Please, come on. You know what you do? Yeah, come on.
Let me just...
Stand right over here.
Yeah, hey everybody, thanks. Let me just make a point on the chips. As the president was saying, there's so many chips we already sent to China, a lot of advanced chips, etc. And as he said, NVIDIA will talk to China and see what's possible. The Blackwell chips, of course, weren't discussed. We focused on export controls of China on rare earths, and they're going to keep those flowing, which is quite important.
What are the major stumbling blocks that are left now to work through, and how soon do you think you could sign a trade deal with China?
Well, I think pretty soon. We have not too many major stumbling blocks. We have a deal. Now, every year we'll renegotiate the deal, but I think the deal will go on for a long time, long beyond the year. We'll negotiate at the end of the year, but all of the rare earth has been settled, and that's for the world. I mean, worldwide. This, I guess you could really say this was a worldwide situation, not just a U.S. situation. So we continue to produce the rare earths and buy the rare earths and everything else, when you see from other countries. But China is, that whole situation, that roadblock is gone now. There's no roadblock at all on rare earth. That will hopefully disappear from our vocabulary for a little while.
So is that a one-year pause on the policy they announced?
It's a one-year agreement, and we'll extend it after a year.
And what will
like we do. It's a one-year deal that will, I think, be very routinely extended as time goes by.
To be totally clear, they're not going to impose the rare earth controls that they proposed. President Trump or President Xi came to an understanding on that point.
What will your new tariff rate on China's goods be once you sign a deal?
Other than what the tariffs remain exactly the same.
55%.
It's about, it was 57, now it's 47.
And how long?
Because we reduced it by the fentanyl. Because I believe they are really taking strong action. We've already seen the action on fentanyl, and they're taking very strong action. So we reduced to 10%.
So that November date is gone when it was going to go up again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. So on fentanyl, they've agreed there are a variety of precursors. You may recall that actual fentanyl was scheduled by China in the president's first term successfully. There are certain precursors where they take whatever actions they need to control that. If they can control rare earths, we know they can control the precursors. And President Xi, I think, was very strong in saying he was going to enforce those laws internally. And of course, we'll watch that. And we'll
He's
work
going to be very strong in enforcing the fentanyl, everything having to do with fentanyl and regulations internally, including taking very strong measures against those that don't obey.
And a variety of other tariffs still remain. Section 301 tariffs from the original, a variety of Section 232 tariffs. Some of these tariffs are, as the president mentioned, around 40%. For some individual products, it may go up to 100%, but as a general matter, it's about 45, 47%.
So, sir, it sounds like you might be going to China then after the successful meeting.
That's another thing we agreed. I'll be going to China in April, and he'll be coming here sometime after that, whether it's in Florida, Palm Beach, or Washington, D.C.
Did you read anything on the shipping fees, the 301 shipping investigation?
Well, that's been.
So we're going to postpone that while we negotiate with them about that issue. We're trying to rebuild shipbuilding. The Cranes just agreed to invest $150 billion in shipbuilding, so we think we have a good path forward.
But that's no longer an issue.
Did the war in Ukraine or Taiwan come up?
We discussed that, and we discussed basically these are rough winds in Asia. I must tell you, this is a rough flight. We could have waited an hour, maybe. This is a little tough. These are tough conditions for interviews. You know, they're going to be watching Trump. They're going to say, he didn't look too good. He's got the shakes. I don't have the shakes, but people are going to think I do.
You're pretty solid.
So Ukraine, it came up.
Yeah, it did come up. Ukraine came up very strongly. We talked about it for a long time, and we're both going to work together to see if we can get something done. We agree the sides are, you know, locked in and fighting, and sometimes you have to let them fight, I guess. Crazy. But he's going to help us, and we're going to work together on Ukraine. There's not a lot more we can do. The oil, you know, he's been buying oil from Russia for a long time. It takes care of a big part of China. And, you know, I can say India's been very good on that front. But we didn't really discuss the oil. We discussed working together to see if we could get that war finished. You know, it doesn't affect China. It doesn't affect us. And I'd like to see it done on the basis. I don't like to see 6, 7, 8,000 young people, mostly young people, for the most part soldiers, be killed. It's not costing us anything. In fact, we make money, and I don't even want to talk about making money. I don't care about making money in that case. But, you know, we send weapons to NATO. They buy full price. They buy the weapons. They give them to whoever, but I think they give them probably to Ukraine for the most part. And we discussed it. We discussed all that. We're going to work together to try and get the war with Russia and Ukraine solved.
What about the Taiwan issue, sir?
It never came up. Taiwan never came up. It's not discussed, actually.
What else didn't come up that you thought might come up? You had mentioned you didn't get to everything.
You know, I mean, we had a long meeting, as you know, but a lot of things we discussed in great detail. A lot of things we brought to finalization. A lot of finalization. I thought it was a great meeting. I think it was a very friendly meeting. It was a good meeting for two very large, powerful countries. And that's the way we should get along with the large, powerful.
Why did you write your Truth Social about nuclear testing? What about resuming nuclear testing? What prompted you to do that right before the meeting?
It had to do with others. They seem to all be nuclear testing.
Russia?
We have more nuclear weapons than anybody. We don't do testing. You know, we've halted it many years ago. But with others doing testing, I think it's appropriate that we do also.
Any details around the testing, sir? Like where, when?
It'll be announced. You know, we have test sites. It'll be announced.
Did Israel give you a heads up before they bombed Gaza? And is it still a ceasefire if they're stopping?
Ceasefire. It is. No, they had a sniper, and one of their soldiers were killed, and they did retribution. So we'll see. But yeah, it is a ceasefire. It's back to ceasefire.
But is that
What is the thinking behind reducing troops in Romania, the drawdown of U.S. troops in Romania?
You'd have to ask. I mean, I can tell you about it, but it's not very significant. It's not a big deal.
On nuclear weapons, sir, which countries do you have in mind when you say you want to send a signal?
What a rough ride this is. The interviews are tough enough without your life being threatened. You guys okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That camera guy's very steady. We're going to look real bad today on television, I'll tell you. I think that, it's pretty much, I think we've discussed mostly what we said, pretty comprehensive. We're going to issue a statement on some of the details. But overall, I guess on the scale of from 0 to 10, with 10 being the best, I would say the meeting was a 12. Okay, I think it was a 12. I think very importantly, just the whole relationship is very, very important. And I think it was really good.
Especially coming on the heels of the successful trip. We're in Malaysia. You signed a peace deal for Cambodia and Thailand. Critical mineral deals with all our allies.
So many successful meetings.
Right?
And so many meetings great for our country with literally hundreds of billions, trillions of dollars have come into our country over the last 4 days, represented by this meeting. But trillions of dollars, where Toyota is going to build plants, $10 billion worth of plants. And, I could go over so many different companies coming in. They're pouring money into the United States. So beyond even this meeting, this was an unbelievable trip. and I hope you're glad you were a part of it. It was big. Every country, Japan, I mean, you look at South Korea, Japan, and so many other countries that we met there, they're investing tremendous amounts of money in the United States, like money that we've never seen before.
So are we investments from China in the U.S., additional investments, anything like that?
They have investments, and they will invest, and China, you know, I think they feel very strongly. They congratulated me on the tremendous success that we've had, because there's never been a country that has had so much money come into it for purposes of investment, for building, for auto plants, for AI, etc. So he was very strong on congratulating me for that.
But he didn't commit to any additional investment or outflow.
We didn't really discuss it, but he would.
Did you ever get through to Kim Jong-un about setting up a meeting? Does he have a phone?
We never were able to talk because I was so busy. And really, this is why we came. I think it would have been maybe disrespectful to the importance of this meeting if we did that. So I'd come back with respect to Kim Jong-un. I'd come back. It was.
What do you want to talk about with him?
I had a great
Thumbnail,
relationship
bro.
with Kim
That's
Jong-un.
a strong thumb right
I think if
there.
I didn't get elected, you would
That's
have
a
had,
strong-ass
if Hillary
thumb right
Clinton
there.
Came in at the time.
You ever seen a stronger
He doesn't
thumb in
he
your
doesn't like
life,
too
bro?
many people other than me. If you want to know the
That-
truth, I think you would have had a big war.
That
Could have
is
been a
the
very
thumb.
bad war too.
So with the nuclear announcement, just one more on the nuclear announcement. Do you worry
Oh,
that
I'm
we're
just kidding.
entering
It's
a
all
more
over, guys.
risky
It's
environment
all
when
over.
it comes to nuclear
We had a good
issues?
run.
I don't think so. I think we have it pretty well locked
The
down.
thumb
But we,
is,
we have more
is
than
not going to
anybody.
save us.
But I see them testing. I say, well, if they're going to test, I guess we have to test. I'd like to see a denuclearization.
No matter how strong the thumb is.
Because we have so many, and Russia has some. Russia's second, and China's third, and China will catch up within 4 or 5 years. I think de-escalation would be, they would call it denuclearization, would be a tremendous thing, and it's something we are actually talking to Russia about that, and China would be added to that if we do something. Thank you all. It was a great success. It was a great honor. I mean.
So, you know, you would think that with rate cuts, with the China, you know, the tariffs being called off, Trump calling off the China tariffs, you would think that the markets would like this. Trump shaves China tariffs and deal with Xi on fentanyl and rare earths. Trump says tariffs on China cut to 47% from 57%. China will pause latest rare earth export curbs for 1 year. The summit in South Korea lasted for nearly 2 hours. Global markets are shrugging off this as a nothing burger and selling the news. Typical sell the news event taking place. You know, at some point, you know, we will start to realize that nothing has changed. It is still the same story, and it's a different day. Now, something that caught my interest that is not crypto related that I thought I would share with you guys, man. And by the way, thank you guys for showing up to the stream. Thank you. Rock Blaze, what's going on? I'm pretty new to this, but I just want it to stop bleeding. Rock Blaze, welcome, bro. Welcome. I love it when new people come into crypto because, man, you ain't ready for this. It's such a roller coaster, bro. I don't know of anything that has stressed me out more in life that I have such a love-hate relationship with more than crypto. Really, it's I don't know, man. At some point, I might look at it as being a little bit unhealthy. My relationship with crypto, at some point, it might be. What? Bro. Okay. Is it back? Okay, it's back. I don't know what the freak, man. Why does it do that, bro? Right when I'm in the middle of talking. You know, right when I'm in the middle of talking about something. Okay, anyways, but Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, new people in crypto, man. Yeah. Why does it do that? I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know what the deal is. Why my microphone wants to glitch on me? Okay, I think we're okay. Mic check. Mic check, anybody? Mic check. You know, sounds good now. Well, what happened, bro? Why? What happened? What happened? Man, I don't know what just happened. Anyways, something a little bit unrelated to crypto that and see, and every time my microphone glitches on me, it just it makes everything sound different, and I don't like it. But whatever, as long as I sound okay, everything sounds good. Whatever, we're okay. Oh my gosh, man, it drives me nuts though. I spend an hour, tweaking my audio settings before I go live, just for it to glitch on me. Struggle is real. Okay. Let's go ahead, man. I mean, at this point, what the hell, man? Jasmy is a penny? Bro, what is going on with Jasmy coin? Am I going to have to start making Jasmy coin videos? Man. Okay. Something unrelated to crypto, but, I just wanted to talk about it. What is going on with this,
headed
man?
for Earth right now, today. A theoretical physicist says the answer is maybe. He suggests a Manhattan-sized object known as 3I Atlas could actually be a mysterious alien spaceship. No one knows where it came from, but one Harvard researcher believes there's a 40% chance it was not naturally formed. He said we can't rule out the possibility of an alien invasion. Joining me now, UFO researcher and host of The Vortex, Daniel Allen Jones. Daniel Allen, thanks so much for being with us here today. So let's walk through this. Let's walk through this calm, collected, rational, but not alarmist and not dismissive.
Are we getting
this,
set up?
first of all, is rare. We have a simulated image up here in the studio of 3I Atlas. It is rare, right? This has only been seen 3 times where a quote-unquote comet or some object originates from deep space.
That's right. So the main part about this that makes us unique is that we have the interstellar component. It's not just already here in the solar system, it's coming through from outside. So when you have an interstellar object coming through, we can track them either through deep space or when they come in close, but this one actually came in to the planetary plane. That might be a bit unusual. And as you had mentioned, with Dr. Avi Loeb's claims, we can see that there's a bit of sensationalism behind what's being suggested with this being alien technology. But there are some reasons why he's espousing these ideas.
Let's talk about that. There is some unusual observations around 3I Atlas that are leading some people to think, hey, there's a high probability or some level of probability that it's not natural. What are those abnormalities?
That's right. So you can look at what has been detected as far as the chemical composition. They seem to think that with some of the plumes around that there aren't a lot of suggestions of water composition, but maybe high concentrations of nickel, which as we manufacture has low concentrations of iron. And that's what they're finding. And so Avi Loeb has suggested that because of that, it's possible that this is an artificial manufactured object and that it's utilizing its point right now closest to the sun today.
Why does this guy look like
what we call the perihelion as an opportunity to either potentially change trajectory? And so we might see that coming after today, within the next few days, weeks, or sometime here in the near future, if it might change direction.
So
He's
today,
dressed like
it's on
Sherlock
the backside,
Holmes.
the dark side of the sun. It is being monitored, and this seems to be the moment of truth from what I'm led to understand. If the object changes course or changes speed, that will be an indication that it is not natural?
It could potentially give us an idea that there is some way that we can know more about its intentions.
Why does he look like somebody I've seen on
if it has any sort
random
of
TikTok
signature,
videos?
a techno-signature, a biosignature that we can
What's going on,
understand.
Aaron? Welcome back, bro.
The Juno project is actually looking at using radio frequencies to detect if there's any sort of material detection that can be found as far as radio waves and things that can help us understand if it does have a signal as it continues to pass on through. But right now, it's something that we'll not be able to see from Earth because it is on the opposite side of the sun.
But I want to be clear. It's already behaving in abnormal ways. And it is behaving in abnormal ways, I believe, to include not normal gravitational expectations. But this moment, and tell me if I'm wrong, is the moment of truth. Like, if it behaves the way something we would expect to behave, with normal gravitational pull, then we can say, okay, it's a comet. But if it does anything abnormal, that really increases
My man,
the expectation.
Aaron knows what's up, bro.
Spacecraft.
Aaron knows what's up.
It's very possible that if, as we know, as our model suggests the universe to be, we would do something to the effect of utilize the gravitational pull of the sun or another star to make changes as we enter into another solar system. If we know that we already are currently looking at those capabilities, why not suggest that another civilization somewhere on the universe might also understand those physics to do that as well?
When do we know?
I would say today it will be difficult for anyone to really have a good estimate, but leading on into the next few days and weeks, we probably will be able to understand a little bit more about its intentions if it is artificial.
All right, and quickly, what do you think? Comet or spaceship?
I'm going to have to lean towards a skeptical eye on this one and say comet, but I would love for there to be a way for us to know in society that we're not alone, and it's highly probable we'll find out in our lifetimes.
Thank you so much for being with us. It's a fascinating conversation. We'll be watching.
So, guys, question for you. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in aliens? Do you think that that's a real thing? Or do you believe more like Aaron here? Do you believe more in the fact that we're just going to get set up for a giant, what would you call it? Would you call it a false flag, I guess, where we get this fake invasion? Like Aaron has said here, it was talked about decades ago. The fastest way to squash Earth conflicts would be a threat by a non-Earth entity. Discussed together with Project Bluebeam. Probably nothing. Joe is an alien. Stragahart, thank you for that. It might be true. It might be true. Now, let's tune in here real quick before we... Oh, man. You know, this is a face right here, folks. That's you know, that is me. That is me right there. That is me almost every single night when I look at the charts. Lately, okay? Not all the time, not typically, but lately, this is me. This is me. When I go to sleep at night, right before bed, and I'm looking at the charts, and that's me. Big question. Another big question, right? What about God? Where does God fall into the equation when it comes to aliens? That's a big, I know it's probably one we should leave for the back rooms, man. But you know, that's my thing is, what if, because everything that is presented to us on purpose. Everything is intentional. In my opinion, anyways, everything that is going on, absolutely nothing happens by chance. And I do believe that everything is intentional. And if they need to convince us that God doesn't exist to fulfill their own agenda, then it just makes a lot of sense that the whole alien thing. Now, to believe in aliens, you have to believe in space, right? You have to believe in space. What is going on, Deadwood? And you know, it's hard not to believe in space. We've all grown up being taught, you know, the moon landing, taught that we live on a globe. You know, it's hard not to believe. It's hard to not believe in space. I mean, except for the fact that when you realize, you come to the realization that everything has been a lie. Everything has been a lie. And so, at that point, it's like, it's not really such a wild conspiracy to really think that, oh, well, maybe we were lied to about the Earth being a globe. Maybe we were lied to about the moon landing. I mean, the moon landing is an obvious one. So maybe we were lied to about all these things. Maybe it is all designed to just keep us from God. Maybe so. But does not change the fact that this is what I look like almost every night. That's what I'm about to look like here in like 10 minutes too. Like, what? What just happened? Oh, man. Oh, gosh. I heard something, and I was like, what is that? It freaked me out. I'm not going to lie. I got scared for a second. It was just me rubbing the microphone. Whoa, bro. I heard it in the monitor, man, and it was like... It sounded like something scraping along the floor behind me. And it's too close to Halloween for that, okay? Too close to Halloween for this creepy shit, bro. Come on, keep creepy shit away from me. I'm not a big Halloween person, okay? Not a big Halloween person. All right, guys. Should we pull up the charts? Is it time? Trump, is it time? Is it time to look at the damage? Are we assessing the damage report here? All right, damage report coming in hot. Oh, what was that noise? Sorry about that, folks. Okay, so Aaron Greener says, I believe in aliens. Deadwood said, I had a daytime sighting confirmed by a friend seeing the same silver orb pass in front of a... That time I really heard something, guys. It sounded like somebody knocking on my door. Am I freaking out, bro? I might be freaking out, bro.
Oh, you're busy, aren't you? Well, what do you do? I've lost my phone again. I haven't had it all day. It's probably going to ring now. I've got one from Walmart and put a card in every month. Yeah. And I put it somewhere. I can't lose it. Well. And call. Yeah. Well, go ahead. You got to do that. I could come over real quick and just leave it going. Well, bring your phone so you can call me. Okay. If you want to ride with me or... Well, I'll just drive over there. Okay, well, I'll go on to the house. Okay, I'll be over in just a minute. All right, guys. So that was my grandfather. So he's lost his phone. I need to go help him. So I'll be right back. I'm going to throw the charts up on the screen, throw some tunes up, and I'll be right back. But I gotta go take care of that. So. But don't go anywhere, guys, because when I do get back, I will be doing some TA for you guys. And we'll assess the damage here, give you guys the damage report. As of right now,
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take care of this, and then I'll be back. Probably be a long stream tonight, anyways. Most likely. All right, guys, I will be back. Okay. Thank you guys, man. For real. Streghart, Deadwood, Aaron, and you guys know who you are, man. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. You know, it's real disappointing sometimes when we go live, you know, and we have a big turnout from a big event like an FOMC or a Trump speech or something, and then we do a regular old stream, man. It's just a matter of rebuilding community, though, and I've got to realize and accept the fact that, you know, I lost a lot of people because I wasn't consistent during 2022, 2023, or well, really 2023, 2024. Yeah, I wasn't consistent enough during those years, and so it's just going to take a lot of time and effort to build back, and I've got to realize that. Right now I got to get over here to take care of my grandpa, but I wasn't kidding. I really was freaking out. I did hear something in the headphones, and it was my grandpa knocking at the door, so I'm glad I heard it and didn't just shrug it off. But I will be right back, guys, as quick as possible. I think it's okay if I leave the stream going. I think it should be okay. All right. Guys, if anybody is still out there viewing the stream right now, thank you. Sadly, this stream is definitely done. Been live for 2 hours already. I will try to go live in the morning. Thank you all.